Monday, August 18th. 2025, 6:16 p.m. East Coast time. Location is Wawa, as you can see. In the first state. Where my people at? Come on in. I'm gonna wait for y'all to get in here. Let's see who the first person in. Let's see. Come on in here. Use that thumb that you've been using all day to argue about who needs to debate Amanda Seales next. Put some love in that thumb. Put some support in that thumb and hit the like, hit the share, and hit the subscribe. If you are new here, please stay here, because this is the best YouTube channel in the world. Kevin, what's good? Make sure you subscribe, Kevin. Is this PA or New Jersey? This is Delaware, my brother. Good old Delaware. Make sure you hit the subscribe so you can catch my car stream every time I go live. You won't want to miss it. This is the Monday check-in. I know a lot of y'all did the most this weekend. A lot of liquor, a lot of food, a lot of drugs. Probably some sex too. But you made it to Monday. Please make sure you hit the like. You get all that crazy weather last night? Yeah, we got some rain last night. It was raining today too. New Jersey? Okay, salute New Jersey. Salute New Jersey. South Jersey or North Jersey? Probably South, right? If you're asking about why, probably South Jersey. I'm assuming. South Jersey, okay, you right. You right over the bridge. You right over the bridge. Where my regulars at? No offense to the new people in the chat. 15 minutes from Philly, yeah, yep. You right there. You like our cousins, Delaware cousins. I like to go, well, I haven't been in a while, but you know, South Jersey's good for, you know, good old Cowtown. Get you a good glizzy, some wings, some good socks, and some fake jeans, fake shirts if you into that. Some good donuts too. Bert, here we go. It usually take about 5 minutes for my regulars to get in here. YouTube be playing with my notifications. Salute, Bert. What's the word? Talk to me, man. It's Monday. I ain't talked to y'all since what? I don't even know last time I went. Yeah, like Bert said, make sure you hit them likes. Make sure y'all hit them likes. Stop being stingy. All the black man asks for is the like. I'm not asking for no money. Not yet. Starting September, I'm going to start putting my Cash App in here. King Lava, what's good? Make sure you hit the sub, King Lava. And Kevin, you better hit the sub, man. Don't be coming here trying to get convo and don't hit the sub. Last Tuesday was the last time? Damn, man. No, it couldn't have been Tuesday. Couldn't have been Tuesday. No. Maybe, though. I think the last stream was my daughter, right? My daughter was mad at me, so maybe it was Tuesday. Nah, 4 days ago. All right. So that's what. Come on, I'm old, man. Counting backwards 4 days, that take a lot. What's that? What's that, Thursday or Wednesday? But I will say this. Me and my daughter beef, it is squashed. We good money now. The beef is squashed. The beef only lasted about a day. We good money. Everything is good. If y'all were worried. Everything is good with us. So we moving on. Wednesday is her move-in day to her dorm. I don't know why I thought it was the 28th. But it's Wednesday. She will be moving into her college dorm. Man. Today she asked me what am I going to do without her being around. And I said, you know what? Honestly, I really don't know what the hell I'm going to do. It's going to be like I just got out of jail after an 18-year bid. And I'm starting from scratch. So I'm going to figure it out. But I'm telling y'all, I'm going to go ahead and get this flute. And it's really about to be Andre 3K time. She said she'll come home on the weekends, but not every weekend, she said. I expect my daughter to just straight up, she ain't gonna be coming home too much. I already know. I wouldn't. Shit. She on her own. This all she ever wanted. To be on her own, doing her own thing. So we'll see. Y'all just pray for me. Yeah, she out of state, but not far out of state. Just the PA. That ain't too far, about 40 minutes. So she ain't really going far. But she still ain't gonna be coming home too much. And I told her, oh, you know what? I almost snitched again. Let me chill. I had to catch myself. I was ready to get to telling again. It's kind of slow in the chat today. I think everybody at work, a lot of the chat still at work or just getting out. Yeah, once you move out of state, you dread to travel home. And you know, she 18, like she free. She feeling like she's free on her own. She ain't trying to come back. I'll see her on FaceTime and holidays. That's what it is now. That's my new life. FaceTime and holidays, I get to see my daughter. Life come at you fast. Four people in here, 4 likes. I can't complain with that. We just had 37 people in here, so I'm assuming 33 of those people was just random people popping up. Let me tell you what happened to me today, right? I'm in Wegmans, which is a grocery store. Anybody that know, they know the greatness of Wegmans. I'm in Wegmans, and this old white lady, she probably was about, I'm going to say she was about 60-ish. A little grandma. And she tapped me, and she said, I just wanted to let you know you are very handsome. I said, oh, thank you. I got the old white grandmas coming up to me, giving me props. It gotta be the beard. It's the beard, man. The gray beard got the moms approaching me. It was a little frail white woman too. Like, she probably somebody's great grandma. I said, you know what? Thanks. I take it. I'll take that compliment on a Monday morning from an elder. I'm not mad at that. Wegmans like a giant eagle. Wegmans is like, I don't know if I can say a better Trader Joe's. You know what? If Trader Joe's is Pepsi, Wegmans is Coca-Cola. You can't lose either way. I'm going to take Wegmans over Trader Joe's, though. Show face or show nothing. Willie G, hit the sub. You must be new here to the car streams. But hit the sub. And thank you for tuning in. Thank you for participating in the chat. But yeah, Bert, Wegmans is Bert said they on Twitter going in on Fivio. I actually got a phone call. Shout out to my guy Dante. Willie said I gave you a like and subscribe. Thank you, Willie. Let me tell you something, Willie, before I talk about this Fivio. On my car streams, this is a no-face stream. If you want to see my handsome face, you can see it when I go live. When I really go live, when I do the real stream. That's when I show face. And that's about 2 times a week. But the car stream is just to catch a vibe. It's just to catch a vibe. But thank you for the subscription. Now back to Fivio. I'm in the gym. I got a phone call from Dante P, my co-host for the topic jar, which we haven't done in forever, but I've been so busy and my mind been all over the place, but that's neither here nor there. So he calls me like, yo, you see your man Fivio? He tells me Fivio saying, he's not a Nas guy. He's not a Nas guy. He don't really bump Nas like that. Just whatever. And I go, where he say this at? He said on Jim Jones. Jim Jones got a show. And I said, oh, Jim Jones. Cause Jim Jones got that new building. And he doing a lot of media stuff out of there. I said, I see what Jim Jones doing. He pumping his own content out the factory. Jim Jones said, if I'm going to go viral, I'm going to go viral out of my own building. So I respect that. Now, as far as Fivio, I mean, if that's how Fivio feel, that's how he feel, yo. I was trying to save my take on this for the stream, but I'll give it to you. I'll give it to y'all here. Fuck it. This Nas disrespect that's been going around, even though it's been mostly from Jim Jones' side of the internet, this is old head's fault. The Nas disrespect, Bert. This is old head's fault. Because for years we were kicking Nas back in. He picked horrible beats. Ether wasn't this and this and et cetera. The older generation kicked Nas back in a lot. Especially on the internet. So the younger people, even though Fivio ain't much younger than us, I don't know how old the nigga is, honestly. But these younger kids coming up, they didn't see us praising Nas like we do Hove or Pac or Big. All they ever seen us doing was saying Nas pick whack beats. Why Nas do this? What'd he do to Khalees? We didn't instill the love for Nas like we should have into the youth. So now they feel like they can talk heavy about Nas and it would be no repercussions. So it's our fault. Old niggas gotta take the blame for this. Cause I remember how many of y'all old enough to remember the internet days when Nas Lost was a thing? They even had a NasLost.com, if I'm not mistaken. ZH said he do, or she does. Yeah, we can't be, getting at the younger people for getting at Nas. That's all they ever seen us doing was joking about Nas and not really crowning him like we should have. Right, Jim Jones said he was going to smack his kufi off. Nobody said nothing. Right, Bert. What you trying to kick knowledge? Everybody loved that and expected the young ones to fuck with them. That's a fact. So we gotta blame ourselves. We let that happen to Nas. Because it was a long period of time where on social media and internet, Nas was not getting no love. We was clowning him because every time he dropped, Jay-Z dropped. Then we said Jay-Z sunned him when wasn't he signed to Def Jam or some shit? And Fivio probably was, didn't he say he listened to Chief Keef more or whatever? He probably did. He probably did. But what's crazy is Nas put him on his album. And look at the thanks Nas get. This is why Nas don't be fucking with niggas. I think Fivio kind of slow anyway. Nah, he said he grew up on Meek and Chief Keef and he 35. 35. I mean, what's that? 5 years younger than me? 6? That's about, I don't know about Chief Keef. But Meek Mill, that's about right. Yeah, 21 Savage said some shit about Nas too, but they ended up doing a song together. Yeah, Hov, that sound about right, 35. That's Meek era. Man, a lot of people like Meek a lot. He's their GOAT to a lot of people. And I don't get it because I'm a little older, but actually I do get it. They was around for his come up and they got to watch it on YouTube. Now Chief Keef, I don't know. I mean, you like what you like. Just because he's younger don't mean his music didn't touch him in some type of way. Chief Keef was one of the biggest artists of all time at one point. Yeah, Fivio was on Nas' album. He was on was he on King's Disease? Or one of them KD joints? He was on there for sure. Black Rob said murder music. Keef more of a GOAT than Meek, in my opinion. I can't really say. I'm not in the age bracket to say. I'm not in the age bracket to say. But you figure Fivio probably, he probably in his grandmom's crib. And his uncle probably has some dusty Nas albums, records. Fivio ain't want to touch them shits. He want to get on YouTube. This not like when we was little. You could dig in the crates. See, when I was young, I dug in the crates. My uncle crates. And that's how I learned hip-hop. Black Moon and Far Side and all that shit. It was right there for me. It wasn't no YouTube or none of that. So I had to sit with the albums, read the covers, front and back. That 5-year gap, that's a whole different way of life. Fivio probably looked at his uncle box of CDs like, man, I'm getting on YouTube. I ain't listening to this shit. Somebody hit Bella with the gun. I hit her. Got Bella up out of here fast. 2 niggas shot her. Black Wild says that's when it was the culture. But salute to Jim Jones for taking the views into his own hands. I guess he figured, if I'm going to go viral, I'm going to go viral off my platform out of my building. So I get all the views, I get all the comments, I get all the traffic, I get all the hate. Smart man. Internet hate is gold. It's worth more than internet love. Because the hate going to keep your name circulating. What's going on here? Yeah, with Impact, a lot of young people. In your 30s, though, no Wayne, T.I., Jeezy, Gucci. He grew up to Meek and Keith. Everybody got their thing, yo. It was a point in time, I was riding around Delaware listening to Mac Dre. It was no doubt in my mind I was the only nigga in Delaware riding around with a Best of Mac Dre CD. So sometimes you just be in your own specific bag. Maybe Chief Keef was his bag. And we don't know how, do we even really know how old he is? Is he really 35? Mac was cold, yeah. Mac Dre was, man, I wish he was alive for this time. He would have been perfect for the social media era. That's who Bruiser Wolf remind me of. He remind me of Mac Dre. I feel like a play about to get made with this camera angle. Yeah, you see that, right? I don't know what's going on over there, but it's a small crowd. Looks like a warehouse like the one Adam 22 has. You talking about Jim Jones' spot? Yeah, Jim Jones smart for that. But Jim Jones, no, I know Jim Jones was looking at Fivio like, nigga, come on, man. Jim Jones know Nas that nigga. I know Jim Jones smart enough to know that Nas is that nigga. I'm sure he'll tell you. I think he already said that before. This one of them Wawas with the cups behind the counter? Nah, this a good Wawa. You can get your own cup here and ice. They won't even say nothing to you. You got to go a little further north. And that's when they put the cups behind the counter. But I know they killing them. I know they killing Fivio. I know them comments is crazy. I'm going stream. We doing stream tomorrow for sure. For sure tomorrow. Because we got a lot. We need to talk about some shit. I live by one of those Wawas in Florida. Jim said that in the clip I watched though. What'd he say? I didn't even see it yet. I just got a call about it. That's how mad it made old niggas. I got a phone call about it. And I told Dante, I'm like, yo, listen, man. Nas, he just not, he don't get the love he deserves. He never really has. He never really has, especially online. Yeah, Gym Spot. Yeah, Gym Spot is dope, man. And I think he's the perfect mind for that because he can bring people together. Damn, Wawa parking lot look the same, don't matter the state. For sure. Salute to Florida. Salute Active. Make sure you hit the sub. Make sure you share it too. He made an album with whip marks on his back. Remember he went to the awards with nigger on his shirt? He did some suspect things, but when you win the light, you know, when the spotlight is on you for decades, you gonna do some suspect things, yo. Nobody perfect. He that too woke friend. JB said, let's do this, nerd. What's up, JB? JB not feeling Nas. How many of the bad Nas albums did you buy? Shit. Man, I don't remember. I don't even know the last Nas. I don't know if I purchased. I might have purchased. Man, I think I purchased Stillmatic. I probably purchased Stillmatic. They both picked hard, terrible beats. Nas and who? You talking about Jim Jones? Even the bootlegs. What time to stream tomorrow? I don't know. Y'all know I can't say no time, man. I wish I was more structured, but it's just not how I operate. Life is Good is fire. Stillmatic fire. I Am fire. It Was Written fire. Lost Tapes 1 fire. Illmatic fire. Them King Diseases and like them recent ones, like they good, but the way people gas them, I don't gas them like that. They good, but I can't take too much Hit Boy. The N album. I don't even remember that. What was the album with Book of Rhymes on there? And Last Real Nigga Alive? Was that Hip Hop Is Dead? Hit Boy slander is crazy. I'm not slandering him. I just can't. Some of his beats, yo. I don't know. Some of his beats not for me. No slander though. He's a young king. Oh, Nostradamus was good too. I like Nostradamus. I forgot about that. And a lot of people didn't like that. I like that one. Whatever happened to that dude really on Smash? He's still on IG, and I know some people who still speak to him. I think he's working on like a movie or something. Last I heard, I think he's working on something. He on Twitter from time to time. Yeah, we talking a little Nas, Tim. Salute to Tim. Yeah, he doing like a sketch. He got something. He cooking up. I think he trying to find his lane. We got 14 in the chat, 7 likes. That ain't adding up, but it's all good. Y'all not talking about Gunna album enough for me, man. I think I might have a new favorite album of the year. I think Gunna might have my favorite album of the year so far, man. 24 tracks. All of them shit's fire. Every song sound the same. You think so? I don't think so, man. I can't go with that. Yo. And I sat with this album. I'm a Gunna fan, so maybe I hear it different. If I'm not a fan of Gunna, I probably would hear it and be like, man, this is too much. This is too much Gunna for me. But me being a fan, yo, this shit, that album's special. And he ain't selling no drugs on there. He ain't killing nobody. It ain't too loud. It's just right. The Clips album is okay. They glazed it. Clips album good too. If somebody say that's album of the year, I wouldn't argue. I won't argue with that. I don't bump it that much. But it's good though. Gunna been putting out heat. The songs sound the same, narrative is weak. Yeah, I don't like that narrative. If you sit and you really play it, the songs don't sound the same. He just know how to keep a consistent vibe all the way through. It don't get too high, it don't get too low. He got some motivational talk in there. He got some female talk in there. He pop his shit. Ups and downs. You have to play it all the way through and listen to what he's saying. He just has a particular sound. Right, tell him, Rosie. I'm still on that Gibbs. I ran the Gibbs back. Yesterday I ran Gibbs back. Gibbs Jones still good money. All these Jones good money. Gunna, Clips, Gibbs. Who else? I like that Marcy and Preem, still good money. The JID, I'm gonna let y'all have that one. I'm gonna let y'all have that. I can't get into it. I'm not listening to Chance the Rapper, so y'all can have that one. If I'm missing something, I'm good with missing out. I don't want to hear no Chance. Chance is good money, retired jersey. I believe you. I just don't want to. Maybe I'll put it on sometime in the future, but right now where I'm at and what I got going on in my life, and I don't want to hear him right now. I could be missing out on greatness. I could be missing out on something life-changing, but I'll get to it later. JID rap like he's in a cypher in a cafeteria freshman year at HBCU. I told you he's like a Big Sean if Big Sean was rapidy rap. Damn, no chance for Chance. I'm hearing it's good. I didn't get to. I'm saying the Chance joint is good too, man. I ain't gonna lie. And from people I respect, and it ain't too many people music opinions I can listen to. But it's people saying Chance album is good money. I'll get to it later. Bieber, yeah, Bieber shit fire. Bieber delivered. Chance said he's autistic, so I gotta listen. Bro left his wife and dropped heat. I think all of us autistic, man. Did he leave his wife or his wife left him? I thought that was the Iceman van riding by. Tomato. Nah, it ain't no tomato. It's a big difference. Because if his wife left him, it's a different type of heat he probably dropped. I think old girl life left because he was sliding those overalls down behind her back. Summer ain't been the same without the Canadian. Y'all see I was trying to avoid Drake topic, man, but I'm gonna tell you this, yo. Shit getting spookier and spookier. And it's looking like we about to find out what I told y'all from the gate. What did I tell y'all from the gate about this Drake versus Kendrick? Can y'all tell me what I told y'all from the gate? Active says, so do industry people know you off your tweets? Yeah, I guess. We could say that. Didn't I tell y'all this whole shit was bullshit? I told y'all that this shit was manufactured. I don't even want to get into it, man. But the way these lawyers doing, man, they about to expose how fugazi the whole shit was, man. Pusha T and Fab. I mean, I wouldn't say the industry people know me. They know of me. But I do know some industry people, from moving around with Hovain and Troy Ave back in the day. And from my blog, too. It was a play for sure, and it worked. It definitely worked. Because you got to think, people, it's easy to control people, what people like or what they want to be a part of. So it wasn't really that hard to do. It wasn't hard to finesse the people. People are easily influenced. All you need is some bots, some blogs. All you need is bots, blogs, and you can control the people. if the play worked, they not about to let it fail and get exposed. Well, I think the thing is they never thought in a million years that Drake would take it this far. You know what I mean? So when they setting up the play, they not thinking, yo, it might come a point where they track this paperwork, these contracts, the bots. I don't think they thought it was going to get that serious. A lot of people want to be a part of the hype. Yeah, that's all it is, man. That's all it is. See, now the Koofy take now is, from what I've seen in the new documents, this is the Koofy take right here. The Koofy take is that it was some stuff, it was some incentives in Kendrick's contract as far as this battle goes. It was some battle incentives in his contract. That's what the Koofy takes are. But it's just a Koofy take, so it could be totally false. Yeah, make sure y'all hit the likes. Why would there be battle incentives? That's the $1 million question. He too big to be battling anyone. I mean, we don't know. All we know is they sent them the contract in discovery, but they redacted a lot of information. So they want to know what's this information that they redacted. And they also want to know how, I think Kendrick signed his deal 3 days before he dropped Euphoria. Something weird going on. I'm going to let all the paperwork people pick that apart, though. I think the industry wanted to humble Drake for sure. I think it was just a perfect storm. We'll never see anything like that battle again. It could be a perfect storm. But maybe too, what makes it look crazy is maybe it was too perfect. Both artists was ridiculously up and egos was at their peak. It was one of my favorite times in hip hop ever, man. Yeah, what was it, about two? How long did it last? I think it was like a 2-week span of when it was real crazy. If this is a high level scam, they not about to let it get exposed. All we can do is wait and see, man. But where there's smoke, there's fire. But if we find out that battle was part of some type of deal in Kendrick contract, that's going to be disgusting work. That's going to be disgusting work. I'm 40, and if it was young niggas telling me I don't know hip hop because I wasn't listening to Kendrick last album, GNX was cool. It was some joints on that. That's all we can do. We said that about the About what? I'm starting to think that the end goal for Drake is not even like to win some type of big. I don't. I think he really just want to show that this battle was just it was bull. The motive behind it was funny. I don't even know if it's anything he wants to win or I can't figure it out, man. Drake craft, he up to something. I just don't know. I can't figure it out. I just wait on the OVO docket updates. That's all I can do, man. Wait for the next paperwork update. Drake be on Aiden Ross stream looking unbothered. Drake moving around with an energy like he know he got a big joker or he gonna have a last laugh. That's the vibe he giving off. We really didn't get a summer banger. Nah, we didn't. It might be over. We may not ever get a summer anthem again. I don't think. I just don't think. I don't think it's the world. The world is built for that no more. To just have one summer banger. Bert says, I think we will find out when Iceman episode 3 comes out. I'm trying not to even look at all the Twitter battles about it. They said Nokia was it. Nah. I mean, it was hot. It's a great song, but time moved too fast. We on to the next. We may never get it may never be a summer where we just have that one song that owns the summer. I think that's over with. So much shit drop. It's a new song every Friday. It's a new joint. They dead ass told me Nokia was it. I mean, Nokia was looking like it, but first of all, it came out too early. It came out before the summer. Second, for it to be a banger, it gotta get love on the radio. The label gotta be behind it, and we know the label not fucking with Drake, so it's impossible. It's too much going on. And the people got to crown it. And the people move on too fast. You My Everything was a summer joint? What's that, the Sexy Red joint? Well, Not Like Us. Last summer, I mean, you got to kind of say it was Not Like Us. They watered Not Like Us down, though. Because that shit was bodied out of this world. They overbodied that shit. Raid, Hotep Jesus in the building. I told y'all, Not Like Us was the Popeye's chicken of rap. Everybody had to have it. And my chat getting rated by the hoteps. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe and hit the like. Nah, Tim, that shit was outside. What was outside, JB? Oh, you talking about the Sexy Red joint. Lauren, what's good? Jack, Kelson. Make sure y'all hit the like. Y'all late. Markel. Hotep Jesus, the Drake coat in here is wild. HJ just ended. Hotep blocked me on Twitter because I said I think he should get LASIK. Yo, I've been blocking niggas so much lately, yo, for anything. I really been blocking niggas for anything, yo. I know people like, yo, why the hell he blocked me? I've been blocking niggas left and right. In the last week, I probably blocked like 50 niggas, man. Drake is a cautionary tale and will be for the next 100 years. Yeah, same here, Hotep. Anything, you say any, you could even be joking. But if the joke is whack, I'm blocking you. If the joke is good, I won't block you. But corny jokes, you get blocked easily. Jabari, what's good? And if you a bot, you get blocked too. It's not strict. I hate when somebody trying to be funny, but it's not funny. Even if the joke not funny, but it's like but the corniness is funny, I'll let it rock. At some point, you gotta add a stock tip or something. Patience is thin. Blocking niggas for nothing. Agitated, aggravated. Look what Drake's done to you. I'm diamond hands on AMD if that helps. No 3 strikes joke policy. Not to. I mean, if you're a regular follower, then I'll let you rock out. But if you don't follow me, you're not just gonna come in my mentions with no whack jokes, man. At least have some witty comebacks. I'm shocked Nerd hasn't blocked me. Nah. Why would I block you? What do you be saying? All right, we hit 60 minutes. Yeah, I block Josh King. I block niggas, man. Listen, yo. If I say if I say, yo, that Wawa sign is red, and you come in my mentions and say, well, it's more like a bright red, I'm going to block you. Wawa ain't got shit on sheets. That's cap. Like Corey Holcomb say, that's a cap. That's a cap. All right, I'm out of here, yo. 60 minutes. Thank y'all for coming through. Salute to Fivio, man. If he don't rock with Nas, fuck it, yo. It's our fault. It's the old niggas' fault for kicking Nas back in all these years. And the younger generation just watched us, and they don't have no respect for Nas. So we gotta take that. We gotta take that. Salute to Jim Jones for taking his viralness into his own hands and making sure it comes out of his pot. I hope y'all have a good Monday evening. On the way out, make sure you hit the like. Make sure you subscribe. You know where to find me. I'm about to head on over to X. I'm there 24/7. I'm out of here.